my slow clap processor made it into this thing, so we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds a generation working together with the express
game was just bugging out.
building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, that's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
No. Well, we somehow survived. Let's see if we can't make our way back up. That's not a portal wall. Portal walls around. Any at all. Well, there has to be some. There can't be none. Unless we're just supposed to go through this way. I don't think so. No, we're supposed to just go through this way. Once again, I have overcomplicated things. Look at this place. Mess than everything else. Don't have a way in there that I'm seeing yet. Yeah, no walls that we can attach a portal to. There we go. Do not enter, keep out. This sign won't stop me because I can't read. Besides, who's gonna listen to a bit of paint on the wall anyway? I'm sure it's not that dangerous. Well, that only looks like the entrance to a bomb shelter. Or potentially the site where a bomb would be launched from. Either way, I'm sure it's fine. This place has seen better days. Now, how do we... Is that not a... No, that's not a wall we can portal onto. Where is one that we can portal? One and two.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Aperture Science. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who's ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
Down here and through.
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your
Test
science adventure.
subject.
Your test assignment will
Please sign
vary
in
depending
before
on the manner in
proceeding.
which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely.
Damn.
Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
It's kind of wild, knowing about Cave Johnson's voice actor and seeing everything that he's been
Heads
in.
up, we're gonna have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall. If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal.
Excuse me?
We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline, so all that means is it's working.
Wonderful. But yeah, I was just mentioning about Cave Johnson's voice actor, which is J.K. Simmons. He's in so much stuff, and he's always so good. I hope I got his name right. Pretty sure I did. I'm not good with names of like actors and such. But I'm fairly certain I got his name right. There's the other. We just barely make it onto here. Know your chemical hazards. Don't inhale fumes, no matter how good they smell. Allergens. Ah, yes, common antimatter allergy. Hate when it's antimatter season.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
I'm sure that goes well.
Alright, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're
Fun.
not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint.
Unsolvable without
All joking aside, that did
portal
happen.
device.
Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Boing. What did that activate? That activated the door. Yeah, so repulsion gel is extremely bouncy, which we can use to our advantage to get through here.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
I mean, that's the CEO if I've ever heard one. Ignore the decisions of all experts and just do your own thing. Who needs to listen to science anyway? Bunch of nerds.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Thanks. Bounce. Bounce again. Portal. Button. Portal. Portal. Bounce. Once again. I love when you can do this kind of shit in these puzzles. Like everything we've had up till now, that was the tutorial. This is where the real fun starts. Oh, come on. That has to be how you do it. I'm just bad. There we go.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do
Too late
not
for
get
that, huh?
covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
I'm sure it'll be fine. We can have some skeleton eating gel as a treat.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Happy face. Where go now? Up.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
feel like we should probably head over this way. Not gonna get enough momentum, but to just this. But check this out. Put a portal here. Portal there. Bounce.
Just a heads up,
And
that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
Fun.
Now, if you're part of Control Group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
The things we do for science. Transparent goop will wash away other types. Which means to do that.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next
Future
test
you
may
tries to
involve
warn you
trace
about
amounts
this
of time
test,
travel.
don't listen.
So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
By the way, trace amounts of time travel is a crazy warning to put on a test. If you have the PC version of Portal 2, there is actually a mod you can play based around time travel. I found it very difficult, but it is fun. I liked it a lot. I feel like we're just barely missing every time. We just need more gel. Okay, that looks pretty good. One, two. There we go. Most annoying part about that is just waiting for all the gel to come out. No, it's definitely coming through. Yeah? Here. And we're up. Not that way. This way.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist.
Don't worry.
To a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it had walked up and snapped their little pink bras. That sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
No, that wasn't a fear reaction. I'm just a dumbass. It's different. Ah, I see. This is the kind of thing that you need the clear gel for. Not gonna say it's water, because, come on, let's be real, there's no way in hell that's water. Just need a little bit to do that.
Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you test something.
I don't even work here.
Yes, you. Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.